Hi, Jasmine. I'm going to do your Christmas tag. Question 1. Do you enjoy Christmas? Oh, yes, very much so. That's my favorite holiday of the year. Question 2. What drink do you have with your Christmas dinner? Either water or sparkling cider if it's available. Question 3. Yeah, real exciting, huh? Do you have any Christmas desserts? Pecan pie, that's my favorite, with whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. Yeah, I'm Southern. Okay, question 4. Play games or watch Christmas films? Play games, definitely. Let's see, dominoes, chicken foot dominoes, Scrabble, any other kind of board, Monopoly, any kind of board game or card game. Yeah, I'd rather do that than watch a Christmas movie. But I like Christmas movies. Question 5. Best Christmas memories. All right, go pour yourself a cup of coffee or whatever you're drinking. This is a long one. When I was 10, my parents, we lived in Jackson, Tennessee, and my dad took a job up in Evanston, Illinois. So we moved up there, like in the summer, and my grandparents bought the house from us because my grandfather was retiring from the ministry in Mississippi. And so they decided to have Christmas at our old house, their new house. And my cousins from all over the Memphis area and my Texas cousins and us were all there. The house full of people, I'm telling you. You know, we had to double, triple, quadruple up in the beds. And so we had a live Christmas tree that year, as my grandparents always had a live Christmas tree. And so when Christmas was over, we had eaten, everything was cleaned up and put away and everything. We had to take the Christmas tree down because we were all leaving, right? And the thing would start the house on fire. So a few of us kids stayed behind with my dad, and the rest of them went on back to Mississippi, which was like a 3-hour drive away because they lived pretty close to the border of Mississippi and Tennessee. And so the Memphis cousins went home, but the Texas cousins and the Illinois cousins, we were all still there with my dad. And he chopped up the Christmas tree and burned it in the fireplace. Well, the very first chunk of the tree that he put in and lit on fire and everything, you know, it was a big whoosh. And all of us yelled, "What a blast!" And it was so hot. It was so hot that we all had to run behind the couch and cower back there until it burned down a little bit. And then my dad chopped another piece off the tree and threw it in, and the same thing happened. Whoosh, with fire and heat coming out and everything, and we screamed, "What a blast!" and ran behind the couch. I think there were 5 of us. We were all girls. And so it continued. Yeah, both day and night. Okay, I had to say that, but it was dark when we finished burning the Christmas tree and the fire went out and we all packed into the car to drive down to the grandparents' house in Mississippi. And my dad, once we were in the car, he entertained us with a story that he just made up off the top of his head called Pretty Princess Posy. And the villain's name, I can't remember it exactly, and I can't ask my dad because he's no longer with us. But anyway, it was something like Ashkenabel, something or other, by Jayon or something weird like that. It was of German origin, I guess. And he drove all us little girls down to Mississippi and kept us entertained the whole time. And that is my best Christmas memory, and I think I like that better than a child's Christmas in Wales. Yeah, because I lived it. Anyway, there you go. I think that's all the questions. Yeah. Okay, see you next week. Love you. Bye.